Kind regards, me. Stand
Reds,
by.
do you need additional hands tonight?
No, you're not having Sherman again. That's
I mean, it was to your benefit last night, to be fair.
It was. It did give comedy. But, right. Let's get this picture back where it's supposed to be. Delete all the fucking...
That was you that made the boo-boo with the tanker?
Delete all the autistic...
Yes, I was so concentrated on the 40-knot crosswind that I just wanted to get the fuck out, and I didn't realize how close I was to the tail boom until it was too late.
Right. Quiet. Hello and welcome to the Reapers. Let's get on with this, guys. So, are you all ready? Who wants to do the intro? We haven't got enough blues for this, by the way. We're going to have to do some training.
I can do your intro. I just can't promise it'll be in English.
Let's just get on with it.
Hello and welcome by the Reapers.
And in that beautiful Sherman-esque Afrikaans note, let's get straight on with the mission. Here's the big one. It's not necessarily the last mission of the campaign, but it's the big match. So what we've got is we've noticed that the hostile red guys have got a large fleet that moved into the area. So we've decided rather than avoiding them, we're going head on. We've managed to corner them against one of the Indonesian islands. If you look at our map, you can see they are cornered up against the island. They have a much bigger fleet than us, which is annoying, and a more powerful fleet. But we have bigger brains and bollocks, so we're going to try and make it count. So,
speaking of bigger brains and bollocks,
oh, give me strength.
I have arrived.
And yeah, we'll cut that out. So the Blues have a fleet. You can see where the fleet is. In that fleet, it has 2 carriers with 6 Su-33s and 8 Aviabs, if we can find some people to fly them. And there's also a blue base where 6 Vigans are positioned 40 miles behind. We are 100 miles from the evil red fleet, and they are static there and basically ready for a confrontation. So this is what's going to happen. The Blues don't have any submarines. The Reds have 6 diesel-powered submarines. They are steaming to us from the Red Fleet as we speak to the Blue Fleet. At 15 miles, they will surface and prepare to use their torpedoes because in DCS, that's what they have to do. They have to surface. Once they say will surface somewhere in the black block, it is not going to be told when they're going to surface, and there will be no warning. They will just surface at some point during the mission, and it's up to the Blue GCI. We need very experienced Blue GCI to do this mission, to spot it and direct the Harriers and the bombers on and the Vigans onto that submarine. And they have to be destroyed before they get within 1 mile of the ships, and the ships will not shoot them because I've told them not to. And if they get within 1 mile of our guys, then that's considered a torpedo kill, and the Reds win. So that's one thing that's going to kill us. That's, however, very easy compared to the fire ships. There are 2 fire ships. If you look at the red picture of the red fleet, you can see there are 2 cruiser fire ships, each equipped with 200 Tomahawks, or sorry, 100 Tomahawks. Each will, every 20 minutes, they will fire a battery of a salvo of 20 times 100-mile Tomahawks. The Tomahawks will travel in a salvo from the Red Fleet to the Blue Fleet. If they get to the Blue Fleet, they will blow the Blue Fleet up. Some will get blown up by the miniguns, the phalanxes, as I've tried, but some will get through. And 1 warhead destroys a ship, as it turns out, which is quite annoying. So all of those have to be intercepted when the salvos come. Again, there are no warnings. This is all about GCI spotting the threat in time to get the Harriers onto those missiles, which only travel at 420 knots, so this can be done. Again, if they get through, that's game over, Reds win. So we've got everything against us, basically. So that's what we've got on the map. There's a red tanker behind the Red Fleet. There's a blue tanker behind the Blue Fleet. Obviously, the fleets have, major SAM power. You all know that. You can't go and attack the fleet within a few miles because you obviously get shot down. Don't need to tell you about that. So, before we get on to tactics, let me tell you the rules. Reds, no respawning except for carrier accidents. There will be carrier accidents. I'm squeezing 12 guys onto the 2 blue carriers, so there's obviously going to be spawn accidents and crashes. So, if you crash on a carrier today, either you're spawned into, or you fall off it, or you crash when landing, you are allowed to respawn. If you crash any other time in the air, or on a land base, or anything like that, tough shit, you're out, and that's it. Reds have to protect the submarines, so when the submarines spawn, they want to be trying to neutralise any cast force over that submarines. They also want to protect the Red Fleet, especially those cruisers that are firing missiles, because that is the main weapon. So Reds can't come and destroy our... Reds haven't got the weaponry to come and destroy our fleet. They are going to use their cruisers with their Tomahawks. That's what's going to do the Reds damage today. Pilots can be rescued. Each fleet has a rescue helicopter aboard their carrier. And if someone ditches within the vicinity of the fleet, that rescue helicopter can go and pick the pilot up from a point within, say, half a mile and drive him back to the carrier. Then he can respawn. Obviously, if you crash 50 miles away, the rescue helicopter probably isn't going to come out. There are no geographical limits. You can go wherever you want and do whatever the hell you want, whenever you want. Blue rules, same. No respawning except for carrier accidents, disconnections. Our mission is to destroy the submarines before they are one month from fleet, otherwise we lose. Second mission, destroy the Tomahawk salvos, and they're coming every 20 minutes, and there will be 20 salvo missiles in the salvo. Also, we have to destroy the missile boats, with the 2 cruisers that are firing the missiles, obviously, to stop these salvos happening. So it's all about the submarines and those 2 missile boats. No geographical limits. Go whenever you want, do whatever you want, whenever you want. So those are the rules. I left it pretty lax, so you can do whatever you want. Tankers are there on station until they get shot down or run out of gas. There's a basic land base with the Vigans at the top there. I can't think of anything else right now. So do you want to start with the questions?
Have you made it so the subs aren't invincible?
Fuck. Is anyone recording that? I wasn't recording it. Okay, it'll be on the stream. 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 I can't record it. Thank God. So say again. I missed the question.
Have you made it so the subs aren't invincible like last time?
They were not invincible. They are exactly the same subs, and they're not invincible.
Well, last time we fired loads of Mavericks into them and they didn't die.
Roger. If for some reason we can't destroy them, then we'll just have to write them off and say that they don't exist. But in 1.5 they worked fine at least. I remember bombing them and they worked fine.
You remember we did the big 2.5 vegan versus Harrier mission?
That might happen again.
They're not weaker.
I distinctly remember you saying something about you used the wrong type of sub.
There was an 887 and a 6 something. I spoke to a guy on YouTube though, and he said they're both exactly the same. They're both diesel powered, the same size. The problem is in 2.5 they bug and they disappear, and it might be when they disappear they also become invincible. That might happen today, so we're just going to have to play it by ear. Let's work with it. If it becomes obvious we can't destroy them, then I'll just give up and count them out. But I've got no way of testing it. You see, so we're going to have to go on with it.
So for GCIs for red and blue, I got it. You guys are targeting Tomahawk missiles, and that's fine if you call those out. If you start calling out missile shots, I'm going to punch somebody straight in the nuts. That includes Skay, who's on the red side. So do not fucking call out missile shots.
Yep, that's right. Now, I haven't actually worked out how the... so for everyone else, all the pilots, there is no F10. You can't see anything on F10. I have left a Game Master slots open, so I think the GCRs will have to use Game Master slots.
That they will be able to see everything regardless of radar coverage.
That's okay. I'm actually allowing that on this mission. I'm assuming, basically, I couldn't be bothered to put AWACSs in, but what I want is full AWACS cover all of the time for the GCI, so that is how I actually want it. I want the GCIs to see everything. So it's going to be... It's going to be a chess game, basically, with the GCIs. The GCIs are the main players here, and it's going to be whoever's got the best GCI will win, potentially.
Have Blue got a GCI yet?
Well, I hope so, and they better be good as well.
I have a question. Your ships fields alone, why are so close to each other?
Because I want them close to each other. Yes, carry on. Anything else?
Blue has we won't be able to see the cruise missiles on the F10 map, Cap.
The pilots won't, the GCI will, so it's all about the GCI telling you where they are and getting intercept paths. You will see them on your radar. If you're on Su-33, you can just track them like an aeroplane and shoot them down with any missiles or guns.
Roger that.
The pictures that are to the right of the map, are they the 2 respective fleets?
Yep, so the blue one's at the top, that's our fleet. We don't have anything apart from defensive weapons. We just have defensive SAMs that go about 20 miles-ish. The Reds have offensive, which they have full SAM coverage, and they have the offensive cruisers as well. You can see the missiles going up there during testing. And one thing for the Vigans, obviously the Vigans will be taking out the cruisers. It's no secret. They're at the front. The cruisers are at the front of the Red fleet. I made it so they're slightly easier to pick out. Otherwise, they'll be impossible to pick out. Obviously, they're about a mile ahead.
Yeah, that's it. That was going to be my next question: is the fact that the missiles are not precise enough for us to pick out an individual ship.
Yeah. So you need it close enough to the point where you can distinguish these two from the main fleet. So that's it's all Vigan magic, and have to with cap coverage. Obviously, it's going to be very, very, very hard.
So Iron Shield, I suppose that just means cap cover, sort of.
Well, the Harriers can't attack really. You can't. A Harrier's not going to be going 100 miles and doing anything really. So they're going to be within the blue half. Staying well away from any hostile cap, which is the GCI's job. Keep well on top of that. And they're going to be intercepting the missiles. And there'll be plenty of missiles to intercept. Every time you've intercepted 20, you're just going to have time to land, refuel, rearm, and get back up for the next 20. And that will keep you busy for 2 hours. You won't get a chance to do anything else. The Vigans obviously are going to be attacking the fleet and staying alive, not getting shot. So they've got to fly extremely well. And the Su-33s are going to be doing everything. We're going to be hunting the submarines along with the Harriers when the time comes. We're going to be helping out with the Tomahawks. We're going to be battling off Wolf Shadow and that lot. We're going to be providing escort for the Vigans. So it's so much to do on planning and stuff like that. And that's all. Any other questions before we start our tactical doodly what's it?
Should we get a follower, somebody that's say in public lobby for getting another GCI?
Yeah, it's got to be someone good who's. I mean, the whole nothing. But if we don't have a decent GCI, then Wolf Shadow's guys are going to come in and just eat us all up in 10 minutes, and we'll all be dead. Because it's all about putting your planes in the right places. Obviously, nothing else is really going to matter. So yeah, we'll discuss that in a minute. What else did I need to say? Oh yeah, the only thing is the start. So when we all go in, the first thing to do is everyone has to land on the carrier, which will take ages because we're all pretty crap. Once we've landed on the carrier and both sides are ready to start, and there's no time limit here at all, once everyone's ready to start, I will let the Reds know. The Reds will then take off, and you see the little flag down and left about 10 miles of the Reds. That is a trigger point, so one of the Red SUs will take off, go to that flag, set the game rolling, and then some text will come up saying the game started, and then that's it, we're all ready to start. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, the submarines, you won't get any warning, they will just appear and start travelling towards us, so that we've got to be on form for that.
Is there an altitude or anything that they have to be at for that flag?
No, literally you just have to be within a geographical area, if you know what I mean, a lateral area, so it'll be really easy to hit.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, well, it's going to take ages to plan, obviously. So, Reds, if you want to bugger off and start doing your own planning, I have given you extra 33s just in case you want it. Like I said, though, the Blues have got so much up against us, you probably, and the Reds haven't got a huge amount to do, to be honest, so you might not want 5, it's up to you. If you guys bugger off, so Blues can start planning, please.
All right, Reds to the agree full.
That's right. Fucking hell, I'm knackered after that. I'm absolutely knackered. Right, so Vigans, and let me just make sure I'm recording this. So tactics, Vigans. Obviously, you can be used to back up for hunting the subs and stuff when the time comes. But your primary objective is killing the 2 cruisers. I mean, we don't care about the fleet. There's no way, Vigans are going to kill that whole fleet, with a 100-mile travel distance. But you've got to get those cruisers because if you don't get them, we'll probably lose the match.
Yeah, we can't guarantee that we'll hit the cruisers because you just tell the missile search in this area and it'll lock onto the first thing it finds.
You just have to saturate it then. Just saturate it and hope for the best.
We'll be firing 8 missiles in there, so hopefully something will hit.
I did a bit of testing just to make sure the SAMs weren't OP, and I got within about 20 miles before I was fired on.
If you get within 22 kilometers, you can use Mavericks.
Try it. I mean, the main thing is we don't want to lose men. If we lose men, it's going to be a long game of attrition.
We'll use the long range missiles. I think if we get close, it's not the SAMs I'm worried about. It's the 33s.
There's something I couldn't test this, but I'm worried that the aircraft carriers can shoot down big missiles. Can they?
They've got the phalanxes, so yeah. That's why we have to launch all our missiles simultaneously, and hopefully some of them will get through.
Right, the phalanxes.
Just going to say the phalanxes are excellent at it. They will, unless you've got 8 going in at exactly the same time, it will shoot them all down.
Also, there's one more thing to consider, that is, if you fire both of your missiles simultaneously and one of them explodes or gets taken down, the other one will go as well. So you'll actually want a little bit of a delay.
There's a 2-second delay inbuilt into when you launch it.
So basically, the Vegans have got to be... I don't know how we're going to organise it, but you've got to be going under GCI order. GCI is going to say the hostile flankers are 30 miles away from you, 20 miles away from you, 15 miles away from you, 10 miles away from you, and then fire. That's going to be your major threat, isn't it? And you won't be able to see them, obviously. The GCI will be telling you. And then you'd fire and turn back, and then just burn it out at 700 knots.
The only way we can do this is if our flankers are acting as a bigger threat than us when we go in. So they need to basically have the choice between shoot us or get shot down by flankers. Or engage our flankers.
So we need an escort.
You will obviously have to have an escort. You'll have to take at least half of the flankers, if not all of them, with you as distraction and blah 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 blah. Because they're going to be smart. They're going to know that the vegans are the things to kill. However, they are also like children, those guys, and they will do anything to get in a dogfight. So we do have that on our side. We can have Sherman and elements people and remember, flankers. I mean, it would be nice to kill them, but the fact is, you guys aren't going to beat those guys in a fight. I think you all know it. So let's be clever, stand off fights, wear them down,
and run.
Just keep them busy and run. Yeah, literally. That's I don't think we're going to win that dogfight even with superior numbers. So I think just long shots, keep them. But they can't ignore 20-mile missiles. They can't be shooting.
Don't worry, Cap. They can't kill me if I kill myself on the tanker first.
We've got tankers. To be honest, I would prefer to land at the carrier rather than going to the tanker. I think it's faster from what I saw with Red. So just land at the carrier. And also remember, if you crash at the tanker, you can't respawn. If you crash at the carrier, you can respawn just because of today's special rules. So,
but we don't crash, Cap. Cool.
Well, with 6 people on the carrier, we will. Someone will lag. Something will happen. And Harriers, remember, there's a spawn bug on the HMS. Get 1-2 guys spawn in front of each other, into each other. Nothing I can do about it. So you guys have to sort that out. Again, you can respawn, so it doesn't really matter. I get the feeling I'm going to have to GTI. I don't think anyone else has got the ghoul for this, have they? So I will. You've got to make sure you do what I say, though, or else this isn't going to work.
Well, does Red really need a GCI? Because we could still scale.
Well, to be honest, I agree. Or Reds can have a shitter GCI, because all they've got to do is order 2 pairs around. We've got to order a fucking load.
Yeah, we've got more players.
I don't think they need a GCI.
I don't think they need a GCI.
I think they only need like 3 flankers because we don't have a lot of loot.
Or Stahl. Let them have Stahl.
No.
Why? He's not doing anything.
Yeah, he is. He's one of my vegan pilots.
Okay. It says Stahl in red, but okay. That's
fine.
I
mean, Swedberg also wants to get... Well, I put myself into the mate if they want to.
I think they might have an automated GCI from their Kuznetsov anyway.
Well, we need...
Kuznetsov has a data link to
the thing is, how many vegans do we have? Because Swedberg also wants to fly one, apparently.
We have 6.
There's 6 in the mission.
There is.
You probably don't need a GCI on red anywhere near as much as you do on blue, because we've got to intercept those missiles. Yeah. And unless you know where they're coming from, you're bollocksed.
The Reds haven't actually got to do anything apart from just shoot down aeroplanes. That's all they've got to do. Where we have to do lots of other stuff.
What, so give them a bad GCI and we'll take
Skadrecki, I think, because we need him. I don't think we're going to do this without him. It's either I go GCI, but then it's going to... I'm not sure the quality of video we're going to get from that. Or Skay would be best because he tends to know. He knows pretty much what he's doing now.
I like the way that Cap's worried about the quality of the video, not the fact that he's an expert dogfighting pilot.
We'll also be a 33 short.
Roger that. I'm not great in the 33 to be honest anyway, but yeah. All right, well, someone go break the news. Someone go do the hard work. Oh, we've got Rhino in. He's new, by the way.
Bye. Do you want me to go?
You will need SRS, so make sure everyone's got SRS working.
I'll go and tell them.
On the point of SRS, do I have a server IP or something?
Yeah, we will give all that out soon.
Alright, cool.
It's always put into the documents that's linked.
I've just realised, guys, I forgot to put the helicopters in the mission, so the helicopters aren't happening this time round. We'll do it next time we do the mission. So whoever's in a helicopter, be something else.
I think the Reds have a heli.
Oh, then I'll switch back to the Harrier.
Hey!
I've been told you want to steal Skadrecki from us.
I think we're going to have him. Do you want Eliminator? I just realised I forgot to put the helicopters in. So the helicopters are now useless.
The issue being that we already briefed Skadrecki on our entirety of the plan.
Congratulations, Copy. You've just briefed the hostile GCI.
Well, the only other solution I've got is IB GCI of the blue.
Well, the thing is, does it make a difference? If he just tells us directions and bearing towards planes, what does it change, really?
I mean, because he might be able to preempt where they're going.
Well, we don't care where the reds are. All we're doing is avoiding the reds. That's literally all we're doing.
The thing is, he can see them all the time anyway, can't he?
Yes, everyone can see.
So
all the GCIs can see everything everywhere.
Plan.
So is that a hard no to keeping Skay on red?
We're having him.
I mean, I can do GCI if it's absolutely necessary.
Who's that? Zoidberg.
That is Zoidberg.
I do like Zoidberg. Interesting. Can you lose Zoidberg? Blood.
Yeah.
Okay, you keep Skay, Coffee. We'll brief Zoidberg up.
Awesome.
To the grief hole.
Yeah. Okay. So Zoidberg, you've been listening, obviously. So you know we've just lost Boogeyman. So they've got five flankers now. The mothers. Right. So you Zoidberg's obviously been listening to what we're talking about. So it's the salvos, which are probably going to crash the server. It's the submarines. It's avoiding the hostile cap, and rather than trying to get us in fights, we're trying to avoid fights today. Any questions from the Zoidberg?
No, I think I got it.
Roger. Right, Iron Shield guys. So, like I said, your only real use is against the submarines. So the submarines, you'll be the main point on that because they're close. And the missiles, when they get
them down with bombs.
Yep, take them down with Mark 82s or whatever is best. Mavericks, I've heard, don't kill them, so Mark 82s may be the thing to use.
Yeah.
And you obviously, as soon as those missile salvos come out, you're going to get halfway across the map or wherever GCR puts you, so you get maximum time on those missiles. And you can fly in formation with them. When you do that, go out minimum arms, so just a few missiles and guns. Obviously, because you've got to be able to fast move. And GCI, make sure you give them plenty of lead because they can only fly just a little bit faster than those Tomahawks. Saber's going to be complicated, so I guess we'll figure out Saber as we go. If we have to split, Sherman Cap Elo in Phase 1, Berwick Sonic Merlin in Phase 2, because we'll probably have to split at some point, I imagine. Like I said, the helicopters I forgot to put in, so ignore them. Regards timing, I don't really care. Basically, just be ready for the mission to start, and then we'll just start taking people off and loitering, essentially. As soon as the mission starts, the missiles will start. I can tell you that. So there'll be action.
So we're going to have to take off with sidewinders first.
Yes.
And then grabbing bombs as soon as possible.
It'll be a while before the subs come. I can tell you that. It'll be you would have previous engagements before the subs come. That's all I can say.
Okay, so we're focusing on the Tomahawks then.
Copy that. Tomahawks, guns, missiles, just sidearms or sidewinders, whatever they're called. I've forgotten. Yep.
Blood.
Hello.
Just to save us like 15 minutes on the ground, I put the 2 waypoints in, one over our fleet and then one in the vague vicinity of their fleet.
Cool.
Okay, P-Man, when the details you have them, can you put the server name, the password?
It's already in your private messages.
Stand by. Are you happy for everyone to join now?
Yep, it's ready. I've joined it already.
Is that the password, the top one?
Yep. And the IP address in case anyone needs it, and SRS is up already.
Roger. Okay, guys, the server IP, which is the SRS IP, in that, your frequency is global, is 243, excuse me, and your group frequency is written in the spreadsheet that you can see. So you'll be on 2 frequencies, 243 global, mainly listening on that, and group frequency, which you'll be talking on. I haven't trapped in 2.5 Sherman, so I'm probably going to suck.
It's easy.
Good. Easy is good.
I just have to put in some quick practice because I've never really done naval landings.
All you have to do is simply follow the landing indicator down. What do you mean DCS is not responding?
That's bad, Sherman. Yeah, so it's going to be a war of attrition. Who can wear the other side out first, essentially?
Yeah.
Whose game crashes first?
Mm-hmm. No, because you're allowed to respawn, so that doesn't count.
Mine probably will.
Well, not on red side, as far as I've read.
Right, concentrate cap. Track IR first.
Wow, that took like 2 minutes.
Sweet, no camera found.
Took like 2 seconds for me to load in. Sick.
Also, interesting note. I think the anti-ship missiles they're getting have a range equivalent to an AIM-54 Phoenix.
Thing is, I won't be able to. That's the problem with them, Sherman. I won't be able to use them because they're too good. I can't make a mission with such good weapons. It's really surprisingly tough.
Well, yeah, I mean, I understand, because in the real world, obviously, the differences are substantially longer because you don't need to minimize the amount of time you're flying.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's exactly right. Right, track AR's up, stream is up. Let's get DCS, SRS next.
Is Magic on global?
Magic's on global 243.
Careful when you spawn on a carrier.
We usually call it Overlord. It's just out of habit, whatever reason.
Magic shorter.
Yeah, well, it's just like I said, it's what I'm used to. That's all.
Either works.
Well, as long as the GCI enforces the call sign, it should be fairly easy to pick up.
Right,
I mean, as long as it's... Sorry.
Don't get us killed, Zoidberg. That's your job today.
Yeah, as long as you're not like the Falcon 4 GCI. Declare, target is an enemy, blah, blah, blah.
Nah, I've done GCI and blue flag a bit.
No, I'm talking about BMS specifically and the fact there's no IFF in the jets.
Can we have... okay, me and Sherman and Elo are going to be a 3-man chainsaw, so we'll brief ourselves on private chat shortly.
Alright, I shall jump to an air spawn just to keep the deck safe.
Roger, so you can go either a spectator or game master. I think they both do the same thing. We're not allowed to move the ships around, just bear that in mind.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to be really, naughty, you can move the hostile tankers off somewhere awkward.
Yeah, I had no real intention. You'll never get through the SAM net anyway. Oh,
you know what I mean? As a game master, you can control the enemy units.
To be honest, I don't think anyone's going to use the tankers anyway. Just put them there for sort of whinging.
Okay, tender's at the back of the tower, so when the other Harrow is spawning, that's good.
In case anyone needs, I think the servant name is...
Why is my... Oh, for fuck's sake, my head tracking didn't...
Well, when I eventually stop staring at this loading screen, I'll be happy to spawn.
Yeah, we got lots of people spawning in. I can see them all coming in.
Yeah, it'll be super laggy as well, so I wouldn't try landing yet.
Yeah, it's actually not that bad at the moment.
Just wait for everyone to spawn and then it'll be fine after that.
No, it'll be that bad just before you're about to hit the deck.
Yes, when you get to at the ramp, as it's called.
Right, guys, so if you're going to crash for any reason, crash on the fucking carrier.
Or preferably in the water.
So, Cap, are they gonna... the missiles aren't gonna launch in the first 20 minutes?
They'll launch when we're all ready to go, and we all agree we're ready to go, so I'll tell you that.
Blood.
Hello.
How are we gonna handle a re-situation to Vigan so we can both listen in to guard and talk to each other?
Oh God, why are these passwords so complicated? Literally no reason to have cap locks in these fucking passwords. Every
he does that
with the shift key.
Why the fuck are there just
you're the guy
either make half of it, make it half. Don't just put random capital letters in the middle of your fucking password. And
you know what? Just
Raptor's like that guy from Spaceballs. We've got it. What's the code? 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5.
I know
That's amazing. That's the same code as on my luggage.
I know this is kind of controversial, but maybe that's an overreaction.
The Raptor would
just put numbers in as well.
Just for Raptor, I'm going to make it so it's lowercase to uppercase all the way through a 12-digit password next time.
With hashtags.
What's that flying 11 o'clock low? Pretty slow.
P-Man, can you just put a really simple password but represent it in hexadecimal?
I'm gonna put
you're in the air cap. Alright.
I can't find the carrier, so go figure. Where's the carrier?
on your nose.
It's on your 6 now.
Right, I'll go into SRS. Hammer, I'll see you on 120.
Also, the IL-78.
Right, Cap, I suggest that the flying flankers don't go off Discord till we landed.
Roger, that's a good idea. Are we 130 by the way, Sherman?
Yes.
I hope for the right.
Did you want the
I'm reading your 120 P-Man, thank you.
If you've
Also, word of warning, make sure that your carrier is set to the Kuznetsov as the targeted landing carrier. Mine has the Tarwer locked up for landing.
Roger. You've got big balls. Okay, if you can land on the Tara, I'll give you an extra.
No, I'm not going to attempt it.
Oh, that would be very big balls to do.
I would make a lot of Harrier pilots very angry.
Okay, can somebody else see that plane directly on the 6?
Yeah, that's the IL-78, the refuel tank.
Coming in for
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. There's a plane.
I put down the hook on this damn thing.
It's coming in to land on the
Merlin about to land.
Right, he's not on my F10. That's what.
No, nobody's
Wait,
in the
what?
F-10s. Make sure that you are landing on the Kuznetsov. It's the forward ship.
Yeah, we've got Merlin about to land on the Kuznetsov.
Okay, right, yeah.
I can't put my hood down either, although I don't know why.
What?
What's the button, Cap?
Apparently it gets H, but it doesn't work for me. So.
No, Cap. The landing arrestor gear will only come down when the gear do.
Roger, noted.
Oh, that ship's going to be a pain for you guys if you don't catch it.
Yes, it is, and we'll kill it as well, and that will be a problem because that's one of our gunboats. Do not do that.
All right, Sherman in for the landing on the Kuznetsov. 3/4 mile. Call the ball.
And then you say, Roger ball.
Well, actually, what I say is Sherman's
not
flank
H,
could be 4500 or 4500.
And your fuel state.
I'm 2 minutes behind you, Sherman.
Yes, that's what the 45 was.
Oh, right, yeah. I didn't catch 45. Okay.
Cap, 2 mile final, Kuznetsov. You'll have to go out quite far, hello, because I'm
at the ramp.
You got it.
Merlin's on down with Kuznetsov.
Off the wires, guys, off the wires. Cap 1 mile.
Working on it.
So have I got Jaden or Rhino or Eliminator in yet?
Make sure they're in SRS, otherwise you'll...
DCS stopped working, so I had to relaunch.
Cap, how'd you get your hook down?
Put your gear down first, and when your gear is down, you can press H and your hook comes down. There's a little indicator on the, near the gear on the bottom left. Sherman, what was your landing speed? Can it clicks?
It should be in the top left. The
where is Sherman? I want to know what the figure was.
Top left. It was about 240, I think.
Wow. Okay.
Wow, nice parking, Berwick.
Let me see if I can remember what my finding was for this.
Wish they had a heading vector.
Alright, Cap, you are left of the glide slope and low.
Roger. Adjusting. Power on.
Okay, you are centered on the glide slope, you are low, you are coming high. Level out your glide slope. Coming slightly right of the glide slope. Descending, power.
Power on, burner.
Come right.
Roger. And... cut.
Oh, and you took down Berwick as well.
Sorry, Berwick.
Yeah, sorry, you
what
did
went wrong, guys? Just too low.
You were low at the glide slope.
It's going to take a while, isn't it, Roger? Okay.
So, basically, the way the... Yes.
Roger.
So basically, what you have to do, Cap, is put the big circle onto your crosshair that's centered.
Right, big circle onto the crosshair. Roger. Can't wait to do this live.
Someone crashed into the carrier already.
Definitely wasn't Cap.
Was it actually you?
Yeah, it was.
Might be.
Might want to. Are you getting repaired?
Yeah, bad now.
Great. Connection times 2 now.
3/4 mile.
Got to rearm as well. Knocked all my ammunition off.
Cap, break off right.
Yeah, practicing.
Oh, that was a good approach.
You
Hold on,
overshot.
guy.
You overshot.
Yeah.
Multiple.
Alright, I have my LSO key set up now.
I can't get my hook down.
Is your gear down?
Copy that. Yep.
Left Alt G.
Left Alt G.
Yes.
Cap, the server is full.
Okay.
Yeah,
P-Man
down,
on comms.
Thank you.
Hello, hook's good.
P-Man on comms.
Yeah.
The server is full. We need to add more slots and restart.
Come on. Think about that. Sorry.
Kamikaze!
Well, you can't tell me that now. I've turned off my engines.
Prepare to die, Sherman. That's all I can say.
Sorry, guys.
Are we disconnecting?
They're coming in hot.
Get some!
Get I'm out.
Get some! Get some!
Anything could happen to me.
Hey!
Ooh, my guy landed on top of the colony
Someone
tower.
go tell the Reds we're resetting, and we'll try again.
Why is there a helicopter over my house?
This is the police. Come out with your hands up.
Homeland Security.
Okay, it's back up. I've reset it. 36 people.
Roger. My hook was coming down automatically. Hello. I just realised I wasn't doing it myself.
Hello, Blue. What just happened?
Not enough slots on the server.
I'm not joking. There's a helicopter 100 feet orbiting around my house.
Sorry, Coffee. That was my fault. I forgot to reset the player limit.
Yeah, we were watching the kill fin and we saw Blue Team killing one another in a very spectacular fashion, and we were wondering what the fuck was happening.
We win.
Yeah, sorry, Coffee. That was my fault.
That's fine. I do enjoy good landing. Redfall, back to Grief Hole.
To the Grief Hole!
To the Grief Hole.
Slither away to your suffering grief hole to drown your bad lives.
We need to start seriously beating them badly now.
Oh, okay. How about we fly good?
Get good
That's just not an option.
I'd prefer it. I'd prefer it if we didn't have missions where there was 20 ZU, 23s.
Oh, they're fine.
So basically, yesterday's mission.
ZU's easy. All you got to do is keep going on about this. Go over 500 knots low, or stay 10 miles away, and you'll be fine.
Or just do an ever so slight weave.
Sherman,
because they don't have
about
tracking.
the SAMs and all that? Oh, yeah,
that's
spawn next to someone.
That's a different thing. Right.
That's me.
Or if you're flying a Vigan, get low.
Talking about Vegans, Blood, do we actually have a way without your haxy little fix to listen into both guard and our thingy frequency at the same time?
Well, assuming that P-Man on the SRS server has turned on radio expansion, then you can use the in-flight radio to go to 120 and the spare one to go to 243.
Yeah, the thing is I didn't have a spare one. I had 2 radios and, you know, a bunch of presets, and only one I can actually set to a specific frequency.
Yeah, it's on the overlay, you have to set it. Did you only have 2 on the overlay?
Yes.
In which case, P-Man, can you turn on radio expansion?
Just done it. Literally, I've just checked it. So
Cool.
I don't know if I've got to turn. I don't know if I have to reboot the server or not.
You shouldn't. We'll find out. Yeah, you shouldn't have to.
The server's still up.
People might have to
Famous words of
reconnect.
every software dev I've ever worked with.
Cap, quarter mile. Come on, baby. This is my time.
I didn't know you had to check on radio expansion, but I've done it now.
Cap, you lower the glide slope. Power.
Powering on.
Right, cut.
At bullseye 001 for 120 at 12.
Bring it on, gentlemen. Bring it on.
Alright, well now get off. Now please get off the ramp. You've got someone coming in behind you.
Man on 3/4 mile.
That's the man of the moment.
Roger that. Left of the glide slope. Left and slightly lower the glide slope. Add power, come left.
This is exciting.
Sorry, add power, come... yeah.
How'd you put your wing up, Sherman?
Right control P.
On glide slope. In close. The ramp. Nice and steady.
Beautiful.
Next. Pilot.
It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day.
Final power. Pilot, your low glide slope. Add power.
Right control P. Wings, wings, wings.
Okay, get out of the way.
You're back on glide slope. Add more power.
Now that the server's getting restarted, can you actually add like the UE and the MA8?
Wave off, wave off, wave off.
Hold up.
It's already been restarted.
Is there a reverse gear in this thing?
No, there isn't. You've got a very tight nose wheel steering. Use that.
Roger, turning. It's a beautiful day. I love this fleet. This is our home, Sherman, this fleet. How does it make you feel, that Battleship Grey, all those men?
Well, I'm still waiting for the USS Danger Zone to show up, so the GRS Danger Zone.
Yes,
right, so I'm going to equip my skin that none of you can see.
Was that right?
That's a beautiful day. Cap shutting down?
Yeah, you disconnected. So, 1 Harrier versus 20 missiles.
Enjoy.
Can you do it?
Oh, for fuck's sake, where's the other Harriers? Why is this so hard?
They're still low.
Yeah, I'm still trying to join.
Alright, so 33s on the deck, please cut your throttle. For some reason, the LSO camera does not mute the sound of nearby aircraft, which is
Roger, shutting down.
How'd you get the LSO camera?
I don't remember what the default binding is, but if you search, it's in the SU-33 or the general controls list. Look up landing signal officer and you should find it.
Sherman, what's the caliber of this gun on our plane?
20 mil.
I believe it's a 30
millimeter.
A 30?
Right, steady up. You are right of the glide slope and you have way too much power. Cut power and come...
Put your airboat back in.
Oh, wow.
Force you down.
You are quite fast, but you are now on glide slope. Add power. Add a lot of power. Add a lot of power. Up, up.
Cut power, cut power.
And you're back on glide slope.
Just put me in like a box. I think it's glitched.
Well done! Well done! Put your wings up, right control P. Okay, we are on the carrier. Line up and look pretty for the shots.
Yes.
Up, refueling and rearming. Don't forget to fuel up, guys. Sherman, what's the max fuel we can take off with? Can we do 100%?
We can do 100% and a full weapons load if we start from the back area.
Yeah, we'll do that.
What that means is we'll essentially have a roundabout around the back. I'm going to get onto SOS.
Roger.
There's plenty of room if you want to come on the tower.
No, we won't do it. Can't make me do it.
Do you think I have enough space here to open my wings?
I wouldn't. You'll clip it on the tower or something.
No.
Yes, keep the wings folded. You can unfold them when it's your turn.
No, because I need to... Okay. Because the game is telling me I'm missing one missile yet on the display inside the aircraft telling me it's there.
Hello, shutting down. It's nothing to do with wing folding.
Right, once you're settled, everyone go for a piss. Vigans, get to the runway and hold. I'm now going to go to the toilet and then we'll start the game. Hurry up, for fuck's sake.
Перезарядка по плану. Перезарядка по плану.
Come to the back, Rhino.
Although all we can hear is the area.
So loud. I don't like it.
I don't like how loud it is.
Can someone kill that area? It's too loud.
Nah, there's no point. I can't be bothered to shut down.
Let's pull both pumps.
But...
what are we taking for armament?
Just don't... Keep your canopy closed.
Just pull both pumps. It takes like 20 seconds to restart anyway.
Перезарядка по плану.
Just reverse, Rhino.
Yeah, we could have done that.
Have you got your nose wheel steering unlocked?
Yeah.
I think it's S on the 33 for nose wheel steering. Remember, it turns on and off, not press and hold.
Oh no, we're in the Harriers.
There's a Harrier, there's a switch for it in the cockpit.
Yeah, I know.
It's the anti-skid switch.
Jaden, you loading in?
Wait, we're doing ground, air to air first, right? And we're gonna go air to ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 33s are going to be focused on the air-to-air roll. Either to pistol threads or to shoot down cruise missiles.
Take some tanks with you, Rhino, because it'll be 20 minutes before the first missiles for us.
Even though I put in the LUA, I still don't have the FC3 channel selectors on simple radio.
Okay, you just put it in via the UFC then. Do you know how to do that?
Yeah, hold on a sec.
There we go.
Set it to E, I think it is. Or 1, is it 1, 2? I don't know, I'm not too sure.
E's 243.
That's global. Tune to that. And then you need 125.
Right, well, that's fucking stupid.
Well.
I can see the tow camera of the enemy ship.
For some reason, my COM2 isn't changing on simple radio.
Say
as
again,
I changed
static blood knock, radio check.
Hello, com check 243.
Roger, hello.
20.
Radio contract 243.
Copy,
Roger.
243.
20 static.
Yeah.
Right, so I
when
believe
change
that's all
through
the
my com
Sukhois
channels on COM2, it doesn't
ready
change my
once
frequency on
we
COM2.
get a go-ahead from the right people. We can get ourselves ready for launch on the ramp.
Do you really need?
Cap check 243.
Roger, Cap.
Cap check 130.
Oh, did you just try and transmit on it?
Charlie.
No.
Hammer Cap, are you ready to take off? Hammer, Cap, are you ready to take off?
Negative, just taxiing to the runway now.
Alright, so we're going to go over this now so that shit doesn't go south later. The takeoff procedure is as follows. You get to the back of the ship with the minimum where that takeoff pad is on the left side of the landing area. You hit your brakes and go full afterburner. You release and you just let it roll down the ramp and off. At that point, you raise gear and you keep an eye on your angle of attack indicator on the right.
Copy. Do you use the special afterburner mode as well?
It helps, but is not necessary if you're doing it off the back of the ship.
Wait, do you have your flaps extended or no?
Magic, mic check.
Magic, good.
Flaps extended slows down the aircraft initially, but it will give you lift.
Roger.
Is it just me, or are the waves moving in slow motion?
It's you.
No, just in the first person, the waves just seem to move quite slowly. That's interesting. In third person, it's fine. I love the fact that on my screen I can just I see one Grim Reaper's SU-33 and a bunch of generic ones on my screen.
Дозаправка по плану. Перезарядка по плану.
Cap, let me know when you want us to get into takeoff position.
Перезарядка по плану.
Not yet, I'm still refueling. GCI, only 2 Harriers have shown up, so we're going to have to use some of the flankers as anti-Tomahawk as well.
Copy.
So you can dispatch phase 1 or phase 2 when the time calls.
As mentioned earlier, there is they call it an emergency afterburner mode. Feel free to use that.
I don't think we can do this, Mr. Shum. We need
the Grim Reapers were going to do it anyway.
We had to have it designed to have 6 and 6 and 6. That's 18. We need 18 people on our side.
We're going to try do it anyway. Or if heaven help me, I'm going to make you land with half a wing.
Yay.
In fact, it'll be even worse this time because the carrier isn't sailing into the wind.
What shows as full tank? Is it 10,000? 10?
It is 9.5.
9.5.
Дозаправка по плану.
For some reason, it goes all the way up to 12,000 or 120,000, but I know you can't fit that into the flanker.
Do you suggest ECM pod or extra missiles?
Extra missiles, the SAMs on those ships will eat straight through your ECM if you get that close.
Okay. Remember guys, if you're in trouble, just run straight home to the SAMs. Friendly SAMs.
Yeah, 33 can... Well, you're against other 33s and you're fighting against Russian missiles, so you can run. Just be very wary of them using ET missiles. Missiles, sorry.
Oh, we've got ET. Yeah, those Tomahawks, the first thing they're programmed to do is take out our SAM boats. So if we let them get shot, we're in real trouble.
That's not bad, it's not bad. Probably disabled.
Hammer, Cap, are you guys ready?
Ready.
Cap, Hammer, we are ready for takeoff.
Roger, hold on, I'm going to go and talk to the Reds. Sherman, let's spool up engines, Sabre, and get into takeoff position.
Roger that. So just a sequential thing around the back, you essentially just follow my pattern.
Roger, you can get on the ready line, ready to go.
Yes, I'll do that in a moment, just spooling.
Damn, it's taking so long.
Rolling.
I don't know.
Stopping here. What the
We
hell?
appear to have a desync.
My landing gear just collapsed by itself. What the fuck?
Right, spool down and see if you can repair. You're on a static carrier, so you should be able. The rest of the Sukhois go around the damaged one.
Easier said than done.
You got an incredibly tight turning circle. Flank behind me if you should be fine. $170 seconds.
Cap, Buick, any ETA on takeoff?
We've just got a guy repairing, and then we're off, so 3 minutes.
Заправка по плану.
Okay.
Перезарядка по плану.
Magic, are you ready?
Yep, Magic's ready.
Com check 130.
Gotcha, Alert.
Somebody just went through the deck onto your right, Sherman. You see that?
Yes, we know his gear randomly collapsed. He's working on it.
Have we lost a guy?
His gear failed for some reason because due to the unique way DCS is programmed. So as I said, just go around him. We'll have a pattern like that for now. He should be out the way.
Copy. Okay, GCI, can you go and tell Reds to start, please?
Cap, Hammer, we clear for takeoff because you've got 70 kilometers to go before you can get to the fleet.
I'm going to send an issue in 20 seconds when I've got the camera with you. Magic, can you tell the Reds to go? Magic, are you on comms? Magic, are you on
I think he
comms?
just switched. I'm pretty sure he just switched over.
Well, they're not in SRS.
I just told Red to start.
Roger, Fig and standby.
There he took off.
Fig and standing by.
Hammer, your permission to take off, and good luck.
Roger, permission to take off, Hammer.
Come on, let's go. Let's do this. I wanna die. The Red are gonna shoot me and kill me.
Looks like our man is back.
Okay, Sherman, we're just waiting for a sign to come up. GCI, a sign will come up shortly saying Tomahawks are on their way. It will be, there'll be a delay 2 minutes after that sign happens that the actual Tomahawks are fired, due to the unique way the DCS is programmed.
Are you kidding me?
It looks like the carrier position is desyncing for you. You're going to have to do another landing after we've taken it.
Will you be able to see that message on the F10?
Hang on. What's the gear doing?
We'll see it. I don't know, but I'll say it when the message comes.
Preparing again?
Yeah, you'll need to go back to spectators, land and rearm.
Roger, you won't miss anything, but it'll be a while till we're in combat.
Перезарядка по плану.
Alright. The rest of you guys, form up along the landing area, avoid the area where Berwick was, just in case you fall through.
Copy that.
Please make sure to only unfold your wings once you are behind the aircraft that is taking off. Or well clear of his line.
3. Flaps down to take off, I guess. Flaps down.
5.
Yes, you can leave them up until you hit the ramp, but that's dangerous.
GCI, how close is the red guy to the flag?
They have nobody near the flag right now. They're refueling.
Oh, give me strength, Lord. We're going to be sitting here for a while, guys. Vegans, you better be careful. They're fucking around.
Roger. It's just like a real carrier operation.
Yeah, but just go slow and save gas, and you should be fine.
Oh, well, good news is that he took one of the starting carrier slots, so he just can power down and rearm on the deck without having to land.
Nice.
There is one minor problem in that he's directly in my way. But I think I can get around him, worst case.
He just needs to close his wings and you're fine.
Oh yeah, good point.
We have a flanker with rockets. Does he really need rockets?
Thought we was going after subs.
I don't think we're doing... I don't know.
The second crew might have to, so... But actually, LO will be called in against cruise missiles first, so air-to-air would probably be preferable at this point.
Copy that. Rearming.
Remember, you can only rearm when your engines are off. It's a Flaming Cliffs plane.
Заправка по плану. Перезарядка по плану.
I can't wait until the MiG-29 gets a full fidelity.
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to do a quick U-turn and get in position.
I think Cap agrees. I'm sure he'd love a full fidelity flight model for the MiG.
Yes, please.
I just want a Su-35. Is that too much to ask?
According to the Russian government, yes.
Well, fuck the Russian government.
Yes, unfortunately, ED has rather profitable contracts with them, so I don't think that's how this works. Just a reminder, you don't need to shut down your engines if you're just refueling. And we've already burnt close to 200 pounds of fuel.
Magic, what's the progress on Reds?
They're still refueling and orbiting the carrier. They haven't made their way over.
When you say refueling, are they doing an aerial refuel? I guess I can't answer that, but whatever.
Yeah, they will be because they're autistic Red.
Have you filming this camp?
Visual on Vigans.
Say again, below.
Get your camera on us.
Yeah, I've been watching it. Come right over the ship.
They said 2 more minutes.
Those silly vegans. Hey vegans!
Watch the poor 9G did. Did 9G turn and explode?
Roger that. Okay, we now have vegans in the battle arena, Magic, so just know that.
Cat, we're just going to proceed with our mission anyway.
Roger, just don't go too fast because we won't be able to give you cover if we can't catch you.
Перезарядка по плану.
Roger, well if the hostile SC-33s aren't active, we should be alright.
Magic, tell Reds that we've got vegans on the way and they're refusing to stop.
Affirm. They just sent off a plane to go set the trigger.
That was a great shot with those vegans.
The Vigans, come on, let's go.
Sherman, are you going to get on task when you take off or orbit and wait?
I'll probably do a couple of orbits just to keep my airspeed stable. Ah, there we go.
All units,
stabilize.
All units, general alarm sounding, general alarm, Tomahawk salvo incoming, scramble, scramble, scramble.
Magic, Hammer, have we got some cap cover?
Negative. Anvil is still on the deck.
Saber Flight is taken off of the tower.
You mean Buick?
Magic, Hammer, we've just spotted some submarines off on 9 o'clock.
Magic does not have eyes on those.
Pull up.
Ah, I crashed. Fuck.
So we still clear to proceed, or do you think it's safer to turn back?
They're refueling and going to the tanker.
Am I still
Roger,
allowed
we'll
to...
keep proceeding.
Am I allowed to respawn or no?
Yeah, that was a carrier thing.
Oh dear.
Magic Butte flight's ready for task.
What?
Here's fly heading 146 for 16 miles. Look for Saddle.
Why did I crash? I missed that.
Roger, 146 for 50 miles.
Sucks. Not to run and take off.
Taking flight, if you make a run for it, you should be able to take out some shit.
Right there.
Roger, we're on stage 1 afterburner now, currently 140.
He forgot to open his... Oh shit, he forgot to open his wings.
We've all crashed, Jim, we've all crashed. Roger, but on my screen the wings were open, so I don't know what to say. You are getting no cap cover, so be extra cautious.
Roger, we're having to run and fire before they're able to scramble.
Something's wrong, everyone's crashing. It's like we have no lift.
It'll just be what was on my machine though, won't it?
Come on.
No, scratch that. Cap final half mile.
Hewitt.
Roger.
Oh.
Перезарядка по плану. Прием.
are in a bit of chaos ourselves.
Flaps while.
Well, then hammer flight needs to stand down.
I didn't drop them, I forgot to raise them.
Yeah, that's why once you get over a certain speed, you flap. Just go crazy.
Roger that.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
The hammer flight's launching now.
Magic Buick, we're gonna head back to the ship.
Okay, approaching SC-33, you are right at the glide slope. It's...
I don't think there's a real ceasefire. Hammer flight just launched.
Power.
Hammer flight, do you read?
Hey, firm, we have 6 missiles away.
Yeah, Red was asking for a ceasefire.
Well, they ain't got one.
Cap radio check.
Hi. Roger, Cap.
Right, arming up.
Yeah, looks like we're having a lot of issues. There's no helo.
SC-33 approaching the deck, you are way right to the glide slope, wave off.
Wave off.
Right, Cap, I'm going to take over GCI duty, and I'm going to just keep myself high above the aircraft carrier. SR duty, excuse me.
Magic Buick, are those missiles still out, or are we still...
Oh, fuck! I forgot about the missiles.
Currently no Tomahawks are in the air. There's only the RB-15s from our Vegas launch.
Oh, this is annoying.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
What happened with the Tomahawks? Did they fire?
Negative.
Awesome.
Might have to wait 20 minutes. Fire.
Right, let me know when you're done with.
Yeah, you might have set it to 20 minutes from the initial trigger.
Alright, flankers, call when you're coming in.
Militant on final.
Maverick has permission to buzz the tower.
Static, same launch, in on you.
Negative, no permission to budge the tower, we have Merlin coming in on landing.
I think they're Tomahawks, Jason Magic.
And SM2?
Negative, Sam, they are Sam.
Currently right to the glide slope, keep your current heading. Bring it left. On glide slope. Left of the glide slope, bring it left. Cut the power a little, you're coming high. In close, at the ramp, you're good.
Static is down.
Thanks, Battles.
Onto that, Berwick, get yourself in position for that.
Oh, we all landed. Done.
Cap, your hook is still down.
Roger.
Заправка по плану. Перезарядка по плану.
2 of those RB-15s are still out. I believe some of them may have collided.
Are being hooked down.
Sam's going up for the RBs.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you earlier, the Kuznetsov's weapons are all designed as anti-missile.
Yeah, they dodged the Sams. They jinked and dodged. Baller. Swedish missiles kick ass.
They're out of gas.
About to hit the phalanx.
Hello, bonjour, привет, как дела? Shalom, ¿cómo estás?
What's it say on the nose? Alright, you're descending a little low. Raise your power. You're on glide slope otherwise. Okay, you're on glide slope, a little low.
Phalanx out.
Power. Raise power.
Cap Hammer, we're about 3-5 kilometers from the carrier group. We're going to do a victory flight.
On the glide slope. Coming in low.
Roger, I'm following your missiles. Oh my god.
Power. Ooh, that Cobra save though.
Oh yeah.
Alright, try it again.
Can you confirm?
You need to either launch early or not have such a rounded out missile launch because the missiles ran out of gas.
Tires look clean.
Sweet.
Cap's falling.
Cap, remember your hook's still down.
Well, it shows up on mine. I don't know what else to do.
Yeah, it's a visual glitch, just leave it.
Roger that.
Okay, I never folded my wings up, so I should have some lift this time.
Just make sure your flaps are down as well. I'm going to turn around and come back. Just be aware there is traffic in the...
Cap Hammer flight is just passing over the carrier group now.
No, Joy, stand by.
Look south.
Charlie. Hold on, guys, go do it again.
Roger.
Only the Vegan has a tail hook.
Okay, Berwick, set yourself up. Lower your flaps, gear, and hook.
Hook's already down. Goes below the flaps. Okay, gears down. Set in fine.
Right, Cap, now full afterburner and keep the angle of attack high.
Is Burwich on approach?
That's it.
Roger, that's how you do it, guys. You got to really get that angle of attack up high, so it feels like you're stalling.
Is Burwich on finals?
Copy that. Yeah, I got you too, Berwick. Keep coming in and line up. Currently far left of the glide slope. Turn in onto the glide slope.
Okay, coming up to find you, Sherman.
Slightly right of glide slope, slightly low. Add power. Add power, Berwick. Add power. Okay, slightly left of the glide slope, you have power. You're lining up at the ramp. Cut.
Here, we're shot. Nope. Good.
There you go.
I didn't think I caught then. Last wire, look at that!
Yeah, you came in a bit high, but you made it, so.
Oh, that was sick. Last wire. I was convinced I was going over the edge then.
Okay, Sherman, I'm radar on and just scanning.
I need all the Su-33s to move up.
Make sure you go right to the back, guys. Cap right to the back this time, and that's why it worked.
Перезарядка по плану.
Copy.
Yeah, you need to take off from the back. You can't take off from the front unless you're carrying a light fuel load, and I don't think you guys want to pay over to the tanker. Just got a message from Reds. Comms are clear, weapons free.
Okay.
Carrier traffic, Buick 2 is doing an overhead brake, be advised.
Good takeoff.
We'll have to, at the end of this, we'll have to film a takeoff with no gas, but we can sort that out later.
Roger.
Two groups of two ships inbound, SU-27s, Angels 15 and Angels 5.
BRA, please.
Bravo Tender 196 for 62 miles, Angels 15. Hot.
Next flanker, line up and wait.
Roger, Tender's heading back to the ships for protection. Don't really want to take that fight.
Hello up.
Buick 2
Roger,
is near down, final for the tower.
Clip.
How many have we got up now, Sherman?
I count 4 aircraft, including us.
Yeah, if 2 flankers could come and pass me, then I'll keep my scan over the sub area.
Roger, me and Elo heading out for Tender.
Good takeoff.
Roger that, I'm also
Thank
for
you.
Tender, what's your Angels?
My Angels is 2,000.
Cap tally, Tender.
I think GCI said they're 192 from roughly my position.
Roger, noted.
Ray gun?
They are now about 50 miles away from you, Tender.
Body spike. Body spike.
Probably them, Sherman.
No, I got a ray gun call.
They're sending all 6 planes up. The second group is about 20 miles south of the first group. It's 50 miles away from the carrier.
Since when did they get fucking 6 planes? That's more than us. It's getting stupid.
I need a bra call. Sherman.
Tender's first in.
Sherman, Bra 200 for 50 miles, Angel 16, hot.
Then tally on Hello.
Tally radar signatures at about 80 kilometers. I see a 2 ship.
Cap's got nothing.
If you can get on my position, keep the radar relatively level. They're at about 80 kilometers. They're heading from me is 205.
Roger.
Yeah, Cap, I just reversed. I don't really want to lose this jet.
Roger. Roger.
Alright, they're spiking me. I'm gonna have to go defensive.
200 for 37 miles, Angel 19, hot.
Roger, tally them on the scope. I'm going defensive. Cap, I need you to lock up my general direction.
Cap's found them. Roger, I'm on it.
Oh, not again. Hang on, it's working now. What the hell?
Cap spike, 12 o'clock.
Tally. Copy that. Got him on the scope.
Cap's locked him up, preparing to fire.
Fuck, the wire is broken on my radar
Which way you going for, Cap?
Left man, Cap.
What's the heading?
Copy that. Elo's got the right man locked.
Heading and altitude, please.
200, Angels 20 Imperial. Cap 40 clicks.
Cap 188 for 22 miles. Angels 16 and descending. Hot.
Cap Fox 1 warning shot.
Yeah.
Missile launch.
Tally Fox. Missile.
Cap's getting clear.
Hello, Fox.
Okay, I'm going cold, Elo, so get cold.
Both turned cold. Suggest you save your missiles.
Cap's going back towards fleet. Spike 6. Sherman, you're on overlap.
2 more groups of 2 about heading 160 for 35 miles.
Who have we got on the overlap?
12 and Angels
Sonic
14
is behind you.
Having right now, 6 Cap.
Roger, tally, Elo. I'm going to burn their fuel down.
Likewise, my radar is actually... my controller is giving me crap again. It's partially working, but not in the way I'd liked.
Okay, Elo, we're going 5 more miles, then we're turning back in.
Copy that, Cap. Gotta fix my controls right quick.
Spiked.
Watch for guys going low, Sherman.
Okay, we're gonna need some units to spread out. Sherman and Sonic, if you can fly heading 090 for 15 miles.
Fox 1. Fox 1.
Cap re-engaging fight.
Sonic,
You're about to get swarmed by
090.
4 of them. You need to go defensive.
Defending.
Sherman are coming back on the overlap.
Roger, I just dumped flares.
Tally and
Is Saber fight in pairs, or what are we doing?
A Cap and Elo, a Sherman, a Sonic. Okay, I'm going to burn back in, take one of the left guys.
Sonic turning back
Copy
in
that.
towards the fight.
Ray gun.
Currently, all 6 enemy planes are about 25 miles south of the sub area.
Sonic has an enemy plane on heading 180. Sonic's going defensive.
Cap cranking right on lead hostile.
Sonic, 2 ship inbound on you, bearing 180.
My radar is
miles,
fucked
Angels
again. My
5.
fucking controller is not cooperating.
Second contact would be to your left. 160, Angels 17.
Got one knot low.
Turning in.
Cap slow once.
Cap flares out. Cap disengaging from a cold hostile.
Sonic disengaging from cold hostile.
Hello, turning cold.
Look at him run away, boys.
Right, I'm struggling with my radar here, but I think I could do this. Okay, we've got 1 in hot at bearing 17.
Cap, you have 2 ship inbound for you. One is at 200 for 15 miles. Angels 3, hot.
Shooting that guy, and Cap's shooting that guy.
Second one turned away. Hit this guy.
Yep, I'm all over him.
He's turning defensive.
190. It's turning cold.
How is Cap in danger, Magic? Cap's retreating. I'm not falling for the bait. I'm not falling for the bait.
Fox 1.
Cap turning cold towards fleet.
There's a high, Angels 1-8. He's going defensive. There's an ET out on you, Cap.
Roger, bearing and a bait.
137.
Boat Fox.
Okay, the enemy has box shell in and is flanking on both sides.
Magic Cap's lost situational awareness. Where's the fleet from me, please?
I got a bandit right here on my side. Declare.
That's friendly, that's friendly.
You sure about that, Ella?
Bender, danger close, Sonic, heading 175.
Cap, give me a flare.
Cap, 1 flare.
Copy that. That's Cap.
Sonic, 4 ship inbound on you. Steps you turn cold.
My radar is not operating. I can't do anything.
Sonic, ET inbound.
Sonic, Fox 2, Fox 2. Sonic going cold.
Burn, Sonic, you're right out on your own.
Flare, Sonic.
Enfield 1-1.
We haven't had any
area.
launches, have we?
Yeah, no Tomahawks.
Okay, tally Merlin, tally Cap.
Hang with flight, y'all have to spread out. You're about to get flanked. Alright, one got loose. Merlin, 167 for 6 miles. Angels 4.
Cap, what's that blow?
Cappy's off your nose.
Missile. I'm on him, I'm firing at him.
Enfield 1-2. Taxi to parking area.
Missile inbound.
I'm low, Cap.
Fox 1.
Fox. Hello, Fox. Going after this guy low, Cap, right?
Fox high.
Turn cold.
Cranking.
Turn cold. Yeah, inbound missile. Alright, one down. Turn cold. Go defensive.
Cap splash.
Fox 2 long.
Alright, 2 are flanking in from the west, bearing 260. Two ship Angels 10.
Cap, check 6 low.
Sonic and Sherman, y'all are the closest. That's bearing 245 for 12 miles.
Roger, I'll burn just in case.
Roger.
Okay, burn.
Fox 1. Missile.
Missile. Missile on my target.
If you head straight south, no
Sonic going defensive. Sonic going defensive.
Cap turning into fight.
1-6, Cap, right with you.
Roger.
Okay, there's the 2 contacts to the west are retreating. The 3 in the south just turned around.
Got 3 on the scope, Cap.
Copy, just let me know if anything's close.
Fox 1.
Tally Sherman, I'm
going on your 6. He's 280 for 6 miles.
Sonic
missile,
has
missile,
one.
hostile.
Two missiles inbound, one's an ET. Check Lads, Fort Narrow's out low. Sherman, flare, chap.
I got the guy
Turn in. Yeah, turn 280, Fort Narrow. Look for Fort Narrow. He's at Angels 2.
No,
on you, Cap.
no fuel. Defending.
Radar lock on me. I've blocked him, Sherman. I've blocked him. I'm going to fire.
Rolling, off your nose. Angels 2. Missile launch on Cat or Ella.
No joy, no joy.
Copy, missile. It's on Ella, it's on Ella.
Cap, Fox 2 long.
6-0.
Got him, I've got him.
Go defensive, Marlin. That's the wrong guy. Sonic, missile launch on you. 242 for 4 miles. Angels 1.
Sonic, Fox 2. Sonic, Fox 1.
Overgy.
Comms? I don't understand. Did we lose comms? I'm not understanding what the hell is happening.
$210 for 10 miles.
What the hell happened to our comms?
Did you say bogey 210?
No, subs for Tinder.
Yippee.
Okay, we need to land and get bombs armed.
Too bad everyone got killed.
Before we attack.
How many flankers have we got left?
We have 1 flanker.
1 cat. Big Fort Narrow gun.
Okay, Viggins, let's see some magic.
Buick flight is going down to rearm with bombs.
Okay, guys, I'm out. Have a good day. Good night.
Later.
See you later.
Later.
Yep.
custody until they win.
1 mile from the centre of the fleet, so you got a well.
Affirm. I'd suggest you flight load with Mavericks if you can, because they have by far the best air superiority right now, and you stay within the same net as you can.
Maven's on short fire now. I'm not too sure whether the Mavericks will lock on. I don't know. I mean, I was thinking of just rippling like 6 Mark 82s off, get them out.
Roger, Mark 82s are probably my choice.
Affirm. Currently, enemy cap is, looks like they're going back to refuel.
Okay, subs are not disappearing, so we should be able to kill them. I'm glad the Tomahawks didn't work, we wouldn't have stood a chance.
Captain Sherman, I'm currently doing a hot repair on my HOTAS here. Is it possible for me to spawn an SU-33 and fly off in an opposite direction just to test the radar slew?
Roger.
Roger that, thank you.
Heard you 5x5.
What are you doing, Tender? Why are you doing this?
I had a fine descent rate of 500, and then it just went below 700 and couldn't recover.
It's near enough to carry, I just start the carry. Are the Vegans in shape to kill the subs, or are they with anti-ship missiles?
Negative, we are with anti-ship missiles.
Roger.
Just want to say that's not normal.
Magic Hammer, we've just taken off in Sochi and inbound towards friendly carrier group, so we'll need some cap when they're attacking.
All cap is destroyed. Your best bet is to catch them when they're refueling and then just way back.
Roger, wish us luck.
We have one now. Go Merlin. Rhino, just crash into the ship and get a new one.
Standard operating procedures.
Today, flankers, remember we've got to still film a scene to taking off, so don't leave flankers.
Is it a bug where if it says refueling complete but it doesn't actually look like I've got any fuel in my cockpit? It still says £100 in it, but it said it refueled.
That's interesting.
We'll soon find out.
Anyone got any Sherman? What do you think?
Still doing repairs. real life, I mean.
Can you squeeze any more kilometers an hour out of those big ones?
Are the enemy cruisers supposed to be circling like that?
Yeah, they're not circling, they're kind of going left and right, should be. And every time they reach the end of their travel, they should launch 20 missiles.
Flight is just about to pass over the carrier group now.
Roger. Go over the big carrier rig.
Are we allowed to mark the sub's position on that thing map?
Yeah. Good luck, remaining Vigans.
Merlin's pulling up now. Buick 1 is taking off the tower right now.
Okay, Buick, the subs are at 200, 12 miles, and they're in a right echelon. Flight, I suggest you spread out when you launch the missiles so that they don't collide.
Magic, Buick flight requesting vectors.
It'll be 200 for 10 miles.
200 for 10, cheers.
What happened to our last plane?
Crash.
Magic, Hammer, have we got a bogey dope?
They're all refueling the lanes right now. None of them are hot.
Roger, looks like we're clean.
Yep, get in as close as you can. Tinder 212 for 7 miles. That's the best one. Okay.
Wait, did you want me to take out a specific one? I was just gonna hit.
Nah, just whatever you can.
Okay, Tender, nail those subs. Don't rush it, go around if you have to.
Roger, in for the next one.
Just note that you were a tiny bit long there.
You mean overshot or under?
Yeah, so overshot by about 50 meters, but the splash damage killed it, but just know that.
Roger, cheers.
Magic hammer request bogey down.
They are all feeling the language.
Roger, stood by tender. Tender, you were on target, but it didn't kill it. It must have bugged.
Roger.
Flying out of flat heading 193 for 2 miles. Is
Заправка по плану. Перезарядка по плану.
Successfully launched.
Only 2 are showing up.
yeah, negative. That looks like the other 4 just fell in the water.
Apparently, Magic, can you, do you know who's launched successfully?
I think it was stalled, but I couldn't tell. I wasn't watching that closely.
Bomb short, bomb short.
Alright, I've actually confirmed at least 4 hits on that one.
Roger. What about rockets? Give 'em.
Yeah, I'll grab some Zunis.
Hammer Flight needs to burn a little faster. The SU-33 is getting close. Within 20 miles.
Well, wasn't that fun?
Flankers turn cold.
Lead flankers back already
Oh. Ugh.
Yeah, he's trying to intercept missiles.
He's not going fast enough.
He's still within 8 miles.
Magic Hammer, can I confirm that SU-33 is turned back?
Affirm, he's cold. Back at their fleet.
Roger.
I think they're worried about this Su-33.
RBs have stopped burning. Sam's out for RBs. RBs have beaten Sam's.
Flankers fired a missile at the Sams. About the RB.
It missed, it missed.
Don't have enough energy to make it.
Another missile.
Another one. Miss.
Cruiser.
Another one. Miss.
You suck, Udorosa. Come on, babies. Come on, babies. Let's get some damage. We need something.
Phalanx is out.
Here goes hell.
Tend to shot final tower.
One RB still going. Come on, baby. Come, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. Give me strength. What do you want to do, guys? You want to call it off? It's basically just tender against 5 subs now. It's kind of boring.
Yeah, we're about to fly back over the carrier group, but yeah, it seems as if there's nothing much we can do.
Okay, can someone go and get the blue carrier flanker drivers in, please, so we can just at least try and do a sure we can at least try and do a takeoff. Yeah, I'm watching you, Vigans, for your last pass.
What's happening? Wilco. Oh, they pulled us up.
Yeah, I do think a low pass or a land-in, something like that.
Why are we not still fighting?
Yeah, basically
nice
it's just
this one, guys.
me going to kill a bunch
trying.
of subs, so not really much point.
What
about the Vigans?
Well, they just finished their final attack run.
Why won't they rearm and re-engage?
Cap, what did you want Red 4 to do? Come and land at the land base? Or since the carrier is through?
We're gonna borrow some of them to be blue, but let me just film this first.
Cap's still muted.
He wants some of you to be blue.
Welcome back, Vegans. Good try, but
I know
we'll try again next time.
Roger.
Wait, are we respawning?
Okay, blues, we need 6 guys in a flanker, please. Doesn't matter if you're already good in a flanker, just get in a flanker, arm it up, and have a low gas.
Yeah, we could do a repeat. A refight.
Sherman, you can still do this.
Yo, heads up, whoever is on final for the carrier, wave off.
Yeah, it's just me.
Cap never checks out, by the way, Skip.
Tender, it looks like we need 2 red board to come and play.
I usually get a hold of
flankers.
somebody on blue side that asks him, though. So maybe they can ask.
It's usually tender.
So what are we doing? Tender respond.
That is the question.
Wow. Apparently.
Tender respond.
Well, Cap said, can you get Red together to do something? And then...
What do we want to... What does he want us to do?
He just wants you to... he wants to take a video of us taking off from the carrier.
Taking off, or does he want us to do like a low pass break on the carrier?
Taking off.
Alright.
I think hop into blue flankers, though.
Missiles in the air.
Oh yeah, Tomahawk's going out. Yeah.
Cap comms check.
Did the Tomahawks ever go out?
Jesus, you spawned right in front of me.
Nice.
Much pain and suffering later.
Move when you can, Rainier.
We need 3 reds to come and be on blue flanker. Can you sort that out, Magic?
He wants 3 reds to come on to blue side
on
as
Discord,
flankers.
No, you told me to move, so where do you want me moving?
Move to the back.
Cap Hammer's gonna do hopefully a lovely break and land at Sochi. If you want to film that, we're currently 25 kilometers away.
Roger, I'm still trying to land my flanker, but okay.
Right, Sherman's vaguely got his problem fixed.
He wants
by some
3 of us to
DIY
join blue,
work.
but there's only 2 slots.
Problem is, I've got to do some more DIY work.
Just
chisel.
Yeah, just join the last 2 slots then. I don't know why. Yeah.
So I guess
Murray, this mission was a shit.
not take off then. I don't know. Wolf's starting up, and we'll go fly over their carrier or something. Whatever.
Yeah,
I'm on blue. I jumped on blue. I'm going to see what's happening here.
Hop on 243 if you have SRS up.
We're not on SRS right now.
On my computer
Guys, we're
just
trying to
yet.
land, so...
Yeah, I'll get the carrier to stop firing. Hang on.
Okay,
Cap, we're about initials now to land. Are you
So
able to get it
you're
on the
going to have to be
replay?
my
Stand by, I'm about to be
messenger.
yeah, I'll call you out on that. It's kind of a mess at the moment. Hold on.
Yeah, I can tell there are people
Cap, what do you want?
on the wires.
Yeah, so I'll just spectate you.
Always be advised on turning on the...
No, why are they parked right there? Who's that?
That doesn't make any fucking sense. But then again, it's pretty close.
So, like, are you able to move away from the wires?
For a base leg break.
Wolf section.
Which runway?
2-4.
Be advised, all blue fleet ships are weapons full.
He just fell overboard.
We can get close.
You
guys ready for a speed ass pass over the blue fleet?
Cali, friendly flanker,
That's too funny.
Try on your tray.
Alright, we're just gonna take off, I guess.
3 on the break.
Eurosa's down to 4,000 pounds.
Germany, you inbound for landing.
14
I would be, but it appears Cap's aircraft is stuck on the ramp.
Okay, Coffee, Sherman's just in front of you. He's gonna land first.
No firm extender,
There is a
downwind.
flanker that's still on the ropes. But
You may want to tell the people on the deck to move away
Yeah,
from
I
the
see
wire
him
area, because even when
Yeah.
it's arresting, that's going to be way too close.
Wolf, Eurosa,
Can you move?
slotting in behind you.
I need 20 seconds. Smith, still got Vickers coming down.
Oh, this should be good.
Oh, Cap's filming, and he's the one rocking it, so...
They don't need to know.
Right, I'm going to go fire some Zunis at the subs, because I dropped at least 6 bombs on one sub and it didn't blow up, so...
You can also try to set those tomahawks if you want.
Wolf escape.
Cap moving.
Rob to blue carrier.
3604 to 196.
Tender, I'm going to rely on you for now. Can I land now? Am I clear to land?
Yes, everyone's clear to land.
Wall 14 arrows on your
Coffee.
Oh, that's one
Yeah,
way to do
I've
it,
got
Cap.
both of you above me.
Yes, careful because Cap's off to the left and I can't tell what he's doing.
I've got all 3 of you here, so I'm actually in the rear right now.
On final.
Oh, I see you guys. Yeah, you just want to form up on me? I'll pull back.
Cap, go around.
Yeah,
Coffee, I can be your eyes now. So it looks like... I don't know why they're trying to... No, go around, Coffee. It looks like... I don't know what these two are doing.
Well, whoever's landing in front of me is going to ram into the carrier.
Raptor, you need to slow down, dude.
Wires
Well, there's 2 of them, so...
We're like all in the burner. I can't catch up to you at all.
This next one is going to be a bolt, or I feel it in my bones.
Yeah, he's going around. And Cap missed the wires. You're clear for landing, Coffee,
And he's
if
screwed
you're
up
able
my
to.
approach as well, so I'm gonna fly over.
I'll try and salvage this.
Raptor, say airspeed.
790 and
Nice.
790 and what?
And then go park behind that
780.
one.
Copy.
At the rear, because I think he just wants to get, for me, a takeoff video done.
Well, you're about to have 4 flankers come over the carrier. We're probably like 180 out, so would be my guess, but...
Okay, that would be quite cool. I'll tell Cap
Let's try
to
this
film
again.
then. Give me like a 50 mile notice.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Ah, motherfucker, he's turning in again.
Where are these subs at?
Tender submarines, bruh. 12048 clicks.
Cheers, gay.
Down on your right.
14 arrows set on your left wing.
Eurosa set on
Oh,
right
hello,
wing.
comrade.
Hey, come
Tender,
on.
where do you go?
Oh, comrades. Hello.
I'm just gonna
Right engine fire.
Right engine fire. Someone ran the right engine fire. Took out the guy in front of me.
Right engine fire.
Yeah, that was Cap. That's
Right
twice
engine
he's
fire.
done that to Berwick.
Right engine fire. Right engine fire.
Does not carry.
Right engine fire. Right engine fire.
Dude, we're gonna get
Right
red
engine
aggressive
fire.
orders just because no one on blue can
Right
actually
engine
land
fire.
the carrier.
Right engine fire. Right
If he
engine
wants his
fire.
ported footage, he literally
Right
has to
engine
use this.
fire. Right engine
I
fire.
reckon most of us would be able to just.
Wolf's coming up in the slot.
I'm gonna be practicing this shit out of carrier landing.
I very nearly.
Oh, I didn't.
Su-33 each hit on approach.
Hey Vigan, do you want a Harrier in your formation as well?
Well, to be honest, I don't own the 33, so I haven't actually tried to carry it up yet. But
oh my god, the absolute state of blue form. Blitz.
Well, I thought our flight was excellent.
Those just on the
Barring a
ground,
few minor
so
mishaps.
just
tiny short.
Blood, we're flying the Vigans, right?
FM?
You attacked when we had no comms with anybody.
Yeah, there was a gentlemanly ceasefire.
We hadn't been informed of that when we released.
Yes, you were.
It was transmitted on
After
Globe.
take screenshots, dude.
Yeah.
And pretty soon after that, we got a call from our GCI that you've launched cruise missiles.
Yeah, we were kind of occupied with the launching of said cruise missiles.
Well, Tendra and I had a lovely match.
Gap, you're
It
low
was
the
quite
glide
nice
slope,
just
power on.
cruising about in our Harriers,
We were
not
watching all
having
the
to do
flares
any
go off.
combat.
It was brilliant. You guys do some really good aerobatic displays, you know.
Power.
You guys were pretty close to the action.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
well, we were
I
flying
was
underneath
hoping
everyone.
for a cheeky little kill I could get, but
Yeah, he was going for an aim.
We need 6 guys, Sherman.
Yeah, P-Man Star, that was an excellent
We
flight.
need 2 more.
Okay, distance secured.
Yep. Bye.
Right, so let's get you down on
Okay,
the deck.
Wolf, distance
Let
secured.
me know when you're turning around for final
Distance
and stop with
carrier,
the aggressive
120.
maneuvers. You're going to get yourself
Jet.
killed. How's that
It's a long
again?
time to fly in formation.
Let me know when you have time to
This is Vanguard 1 requesting flight west.
Yeah, well, the
Vanguard 1, request accepted.
I fell inbound.
I don't know how many clicks we were flying, but I did all of it in formation.
Reds, be advised, I also have the tank fire warning into the carrier.
Copy.
I got mod inbound, Chima.
Why the fuck are our subs getting out of the depths 15 miles out, an hour before the engagement?
Turning off final ship.
God, back.
Roger, you need to get very low and open your flaps in gear.
Yeah,
I
well,
got your speed.
I was the ones I was doing earlier because I was coming head on. I had to drop him short, and I wasn't too sure. Yeah.
Alright, I have you high and left of the glide slope. Put on some power, you're descending too rapidly. Raise your nose, put on power.
161 for 13, go
Keep
round
coming a
those
little more left.
tomahawks.
Are they actually inbound?
Yes.
A little more power.
How many? 20?
6.
Raise the nose.
They are 20
Come a
miles
little
away from the carrier group.
Cut power.
What is this? The
Tomahawks.
Tomahawks.
Yeah.
Abort.
I don't
I'm
have
not sure
any.
if this was supposed to be a landing attempt or a display, but
Yeah, they're trying to get. I'm listening to them on Global. They're
Okay,
trying to
Cap.
teach him.
Get
talking
more
him down.
distance and smooth out your line out of the distance away.
he was 50
Aerobatic carrier landing is wood.
Screenshots would. All my graphics
Set up for half a distance.
You see the screenshot I sent you?
Yeah, that looks awesome, but mine are sort of this horrible, dark, streaky mess.
I've got some bad news for you.
What?
I'm just looking at the TAC view.
Right, so you want to, at
it
the
was
very
your
least, half
well,
your
on the
current
first run
altitude.
anyway. Your RB-15s went into the deck
Also,
when
cut
they
your
turned
afterburner,
for
you
their
don't need to be
turn
going
point.
that fast.
Interesting.
But
I
you
turn
and
now?
I both got a launch off on the first pass.
Drop your flaps first.
I won't be
Mine
able
made
to.
the turn, but yours both went into the deck.
Yes, I will.
When they should have turned.
Tomahawks 30
Yeah, that's what I was telling y'all, that
Alright,
none of those.
now drop your gear and turn.
Raptor, do you know how to
Out
do
of all
a
those, only 4 actually made it work.
Turning in.
break with everybody?
I think so, yeah.
Alright,
Be
cool.
advised, there is a hostile formation coming to break up pretty soon.
Let's take right echelon.
It'd be nice if they come and landed
drop
so they
back
could do this
behind
thing.
Rosso.
P-managed down, we jump with the green ball so we don't interfere with these guys.
Yeah, we're gonna do right
Hey,
echelon.
Captain
So basically, everybody will be
Cap,
right
climb.
and behind.
Climb in a pool,
Lead.
put some power.
Wolf, when you've done your break, can you come land as well on the carrier?
Got one
if there's
turning
enough
finals
room?
tower.
Sure.
Guys, there might not be anything to land on at this rate.
Yeah, I'm trying to get down to the other
There's
side.
plenty of space.
What's my line like, Sherman? I can't see it.
Engaging our submarines.
No, he means the
Got a fairly
Tomahawks,
decent line, just keep on your
There
current
are
heading for now.
Tomahawks 7
Put a
miles
little
out.
bit more height in.
Did we have a
time to
blue
rearm, do you
commander
reckon?
on the comms to disable the weapons on these carriers? And
I did it already. Yeah.
Skay, are the carriers that are left to 10 o'clock?
Alright, you're coming into the camera view now.
Or is that like subs or
Put
something?
in a little power.
yeah.
You are currently right at the glide slope.
And how far away are we from the carrier?
Tomahawk 4 miles.
Make a right turn onto the glide slope, cut the
Distance
power.
70 clicks.
4 miles, Tomahawks.
Cut power, you're on glide slope. More power,
So Uderosa, if you can go a little more forward
power,
and to the
power,
right,
you're
a
drifting
little
left.
bit.
I'm tempted to come and show
On
Am I-
glide slope, shift left.
I want to watch the Tomahawks hit.
Yeah,
That's
the
Cap
Tomahawks
trying to
are
land
right
again.
there.
That's it.
Yeah.
On glide slope, at the ramp,
Caps on finals again.
a little more power.
And ooh, first wire.
Right into
Oh,
the
Tomahawks, Tomahawks, Tomahawks!
Right into the Tomahawk.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit.
Nice work.
Tomahawks just hit the fleet.
Alright, hey, Skay, tell us when we're
never mind.
50
Look,
clicks
yeah,
out.
just hit
We're
that ship,
gonna
Sherman,
we'll
look.
descend down to the deck.
Yeah, there's more
and
than coming.
Copy.
proceed. So yeah, Uderosa and
Okay, guys,
Fortnite, you
get
can
ready to
keep it
take
a little
off.
loose right
Get
now
weapons,
until
but
we
just don't
actually
take any
get down
gas,
to the deck
then
and then
it'll
we'll bring it in tight.
Move be advised, hitting to carrier
Take a
is
minimal amount of gas.
340, 55 clicks.
Which means power
the
down,
classic
get your
targeting
weapons on.
all your Tomahawks.
Oh, really? Which carrier?
Fantastic.
Hey, Raptor,
that was
can
no
you
fun having a dog
easy
fight
left
with my,
340 and then
my
descend down to
radar
the deck?
6 degrees.
On the deck.
Alright,
Yeah, it's
left,
just-
340.
Yeah, nice, and you gotta go easier.
Is
No,
anybody
pick it up
else
with the
standing
pulses.
on the deck?
But if I,
Easy.
Not right now.
I'd hope so.
Oh well, keep with the formation.
How many people are going to be landing?
Doesn't look like it.
That's it?
And descend down to the deck, Raptor.
Cap may want
formation is
to
inbound
fold
by
his
the sounds of it.
wings.
Do you guys want to break
Why
in
would you
line
do
with
that?
the
Coffee.
I mean, why would
yeah.
you say precious deck space?
approach end of the carrier is marked on map?
Caps
Alright,
on
but
We
now
can't
with the
check it.
Harrier.
You need
Copy.
the deck.
Carrier, well,
From the
vector
looks of
to
it, it's in a
the
vortex
approach
ring.
end will be 350-ish. Right.
Alright, Raptor.
Was that to the Harrier?
Yes, you definitely had vortex ring style behavior just now.
I just... It was a bit of a fast approach to be honest, but... I got it down to the screen.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, okay,
SU-33s, spool up please and get ready to take off. I think Cap has to take off first. Hang on, let me think, how did the movie go?
Sherman first.
No, are you here, Sherman?
Third one in line.
I'm gonna play it that you've already taken off, so you're gonna be playing another man behind me. So it's gonna be me and you, then you three. So I'm gonna be in front because the other two have already taken off.
Roger that.
Cap spooling and getting it into place. Your watch will crash now.
Just remember what I taught you and you'll be fine.
Tawara just got hit by Sam's.
Well, then you better make this quick.
Roger, noted.
That includes you lot up front.
Cap, do you want me to just
Cap
go
rolling.
and take off?
Negative, I'm at the front and then you guys follow me as quickly as you can.
Okay, go ahead.
Moving now.
So Cap, what I recommend you do is you come in just in front of the lead flanker and then do a U-turn.
Roger. Just to keep an eye on my wings.
Yeah, you've got plenty of clearance at the moment. I suggest you turn left now.
How's that look, wings?
You're clear. Yeah, plenty of clearance. Left, left, left. Alright, now hard right turn.
Beautiful.
Sonic taking up position behind Cap.
Let me know when you're ready, Sonic.
Flight overhead.
Flight overhead, just get in the camera shot and buzz us and stuff so it looks like you're Sherman. But I don't suppose they can hear me, are they?
No, they can't, they're on other frequency.
Cap, I'm in position.
Roger, Cap's going. Now, if we have no comms, please, because you're pretending to be different people. Okay, well done, guys. Good work, and I'll see you in the debrief.
Alright, see you later.
Oh, Sherman ejected. Good takeoff. We got 75% of our forces in the air. That's successful takeoff.
Well, no, Sherman, he was going to be fine, but we're getting up. So
Cap disconnected as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Swear to God. Sorry, the throttle.
GG.
Time to gun the carrier.
Easy blue win, am I right?
GG, easy peasy.
Yeah. Not fun trying to get your radar to work when it will only work if you cut your throttle.
That's fine, you're right. Just no.
Lucas Nezov, coffee.
I mean, you're welcome to get the wiring that's currently fucking around in mine if you really want it that badly.
Right, so hang on a second, stop recording. So it didn't really go right, did it? So what happened to the vegans then? What was the problem with the vegans?
We've just been analysing it, and it's a frustratingly subtle technical error in that if you lock up BX8, so that's the target waypoint on the missiles, it will set BX6, which is the drop point, at relative to where you set BX8 at the time. And if you keep flying forwards, you'll eventually pass BX7 or BX6 on your right. And what the missiles will do is drop off the rails and try and turn backwards.
Yeah, they turn around. I saw that. They turn around and crash.
And we think that that's why that caused them to drop into the water.
Right, so do we have a solution for that, Phoenix?
The solution is either A, you set BX6 manually to be further in front, or B, the one we're probably going to go for is you get BX8 set up so you have on T1, hover it over the target but don't confirm it until you're about to fire. And the firing procedure is lock, pull the trigger, fire.
Did you have enough? Do you reckon you would have managed it if you didn't have that problem? Could you get close enough?
Oh, we can get close enough easily. We got launched on, but we were out of there and flying away, so they couldn't touch us.
Roger. Okay then. So there's that. The Harriers target never spawned. The Tomahawks never fired because of DCS. What are you talking about? They did fire.
They did fire.
And the targets spawned as well. When did they fire? And they never reached us. We never had.
Cap, you gave me a running commentary about how missiles were coming in towards us.
That was after 2 hours. They were supposed to fire 20 every 20 minutes. If you do it on one player, that's what they do.
They literally did.
We were flying
for like 20
We were
minutes.
flying around for ages. We had never had any missiles come past us or anything.
Yeah, we double checked and no ships quite. I'll have to check in the debrief then.
You sure those missiles coming out weren't the ones for the RB-15s?
Must have been.
Because I'm looking at the attack view and there are no missiles coming out, at least on the first.
Well, what's a BGM 109B?
With the trigger, we fired off
the ground attack. Hang on. What's a BG 109B?
Never heard of it.
That's a
Could
type
that
of
be
missile,
it?
and there was a whole bunch of them that came out. Although they only came out right at the end, and I mean literally with like 2 minutes left of the mission.
Well, as soon as Coffee hit the flag, it said Tomahawks launching or something.
Yeah, but they didn't fire though, did they?
They didn't fire for 2 hours.
That we don't know. I was at the tanker. I don't know, but
Negative. They didn't fire. And the submarines only spawned like 20-30 minutes after, after the fight.
Roger.
Cap, if you wanted to include my rocket run on the sub, because those bombs didn't always go off.
Did you kill any subs after that one I saw?
Got one.
Yeah, I think I got
Sweet.
one, and then I got lots of hits with Zunis.
Roger.
Lucians.
Roger.
Got the friggin' set to ground attack.
Quick question for anybody with TAC Pack. Was I killed by a missile or did I tear my plane in apart?
I'll check.
The Tomahawk, about 20 Tomahawks just launched.
Yeah, for some reason they were delayed by 2 hours. I don't know why it was.
Well, I mean, fairly early on during our first sortie, there was a message in the top right saying that some Tomahawks just got launched.
To be honest, it doesn't really matter, guys. We got thrashed by the
what
cap
about
anyway.
the
We're all dead by then, so it doesn't
There's
really
no such
matter.
thing.
So that's what happened to the Harriers anyway. At least the Harriers had a good pop at the subs, but we only had 2 Harriers for some reason, didn't we?
Yeah. I think Eliminator joined but disconnected shortly after and never got onto SRS, so
Roger.
don't know what happened there. And that's it, I think.
I'm still suffering trouble.
Anyway, you were pulling 8 and a bit G and just broke up.
Damn it.
Wow, stupid.
Yes, I was trying to go defensive. Jerk the stick slightly, evidently was too much. The danger of afterburner in the SU-33, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, and the cap we just got thrashed. So obviously what we should have done, asked Cap, is we should have lured them into the SAM net, but we didn't. We got greedy, didn't we? And
If I may add, as a red G guy,
we tried to fight them outside. So.
Blue Cap did a good job.
Yeah, it was a pretty fun fight, to be honest.
Yeah, it was. It was very, very good.
Unbeknownst to you, Shep, you'd actually beaten both of the missiles, although you had Fort and Arrow come bearing down on you when you broke
Yes,
up.
that's why I was doing the turn. I knew Fort was on me, and my radar was pointed up 6 degrees out of my control because this fucking controller keeps on having its wires break.
Okay,
Like,
guys.
What let us win that fight was, I think, was Blue all trying to go cold at the same time or hot at the same time?
Oh yeah, it was when they started converging on Boogeyman.
Yeah.
So basically what ended up happening is we all merged on each other and then we lost any sort of coordination.
Yeah.
I wasn't really expecting that fight at all. I'd never planned for it. And I don't know about you Blues, but I don't know how to use a flanker. So I was just
The grinder started off really good on the blue side. Like you guys were staying out of our engagement zones, and I was like pulling them back. Yeah.
And then when I heard 6 ship hot, I was like, oh shit, I don't know what to do with that. But
that was cool. Cool.
That's a lot of flankers.
Okay, I didn't do a mission ending, so I'll just say to any people watching. So the Reds just wore us down. Basically, they wore our cap down, and then they wore our Vigans down, and then they only had 1 Harrier left, and so we handed in the towel to the Reds. But otherwise, it was pretty good fighting. It's a good practice we had in there. Fuck knows. I don't think Blue are good enough for naval ops. How many times did we crash? Me being the worst. But God, it's a I was nightmare. reading the
kill feed, and you guys crashed a lot.
It's just too
hard. So just to give you an
gotta
idea of what I
practice.
saw, Cap, there was a desync with the folding wings, so it looked like when you took off, Your wings were still folded.
I probably did have his wings folded.
Probably did, yeah. Fucking annoying.
Cat, we were saying if you want any good footage of Harrier ops or Hornet ops when the Hornet launches, you're gonna have to give Red Aggressor Hornet.
Alright, we'll see about that. How about you keep you keep the shitty flankers and we'll take the Hornets. Couple like that.
Yeah, but you can't land them.
Negative. You can even turn on the damn
Wolf, look behind you, Wolf.
You need 1,000 of pages.
Look behind you.
Manual.
What the?
Next time.
Do you hear that number? 1,000 of pages in the manual. That's this.
Big ass taker, like 500.
Yeah.
I think that the Harriers didn't have much of a problem.
Roger. They never got attacked or anything, did they?
Spend up, and the F-15 comes out, I'll teach you.
Landing and taking off.
Hang on, I didn't see a single Harrier land. I saw them all crash. Did anyone actually land anywhere, any time?
3 times.
I didn't. Oh, that's annoying. I didn't.
2 times.
I'll catch it on the replay, so we don't look like complete idiots.
Yeah.
But
what happened in your landing though?
Oh.
He just ran out of gas. He just ran out of downward thrust. He just slowly sunk down to the ground. It was quite stupid looking.
And I binned it into the drink on a takeoff because I hadn't done my nozzle trimming correctly.
Naval ops are hard. Leave it to Reds. We'll fight on land. I like
You just need to practice.
Can I get an application for Red, please?
Speak for yourself.
Can I have a bit of feedback? Because the carriers weren't moving, which makes landing a Harrier different. Because normally you pull up to the side of the carrier and slide over, but in this case you had to do it straight down landing. So we had to land it at 80 knots.
I've given up putting moving carriers or crosswind on though because they both bug you out. You just slide off the end of the carrier if it's moving on multiplayer. It's just
I've never. Okay.
I've never not had that happen, to be honest. Well,
The thing is, Cap, you just force Blue to fly enough carry-ups, eventually they'll have to learn.
Or you could just say practices on your free time.
I suppose we've got that Hornet coming out, so I don't suppose we've got much choice, have we?
I've got a good training mission for Harrier carrier landings if anyone wants.
Yes, post that up in guide, make people do it.
Will do. But I can make one for SU-33s as well, I guess. But I'm not very experienced with them, so.
Roger, cool. Alright, I better go get to work. Cheers, everyone. That was a good fight, at least. P-Man, can I have the track and the tack for fuel, please?
Yes, it's already in your personal chat.
Oh, kind regards.
Alright, I'm gonna head off now. I'll see you guys later.
See ya.
I'm gonna get to bed, so I'll see you guys.
See you guys.
Later.
See you guys.